Hello, family. As we gather to participate in online church, it's important that we prepare an environment for an effective online worship experience. Although our physical assembly has been temporarily what I call limited, I am grateful to God that He has given us the tools to participate in an online worship experience with family, friends, and those we love via the stream. Worship simply means to express with the totality of my being a reverence and a respect of God, which transcends the respect I'm unwilling to give to anyone else. Listen to me, something supernatural happens when we press our way to experience the worship moment. And an effective online worship moment experience requires your participation in 4 key areas: your mannerisms, your mind, your mouth, and your materialism. Your worship involves your mannerisms. Listen, Nehemiah says, "And Ezra blessed the Lord, the great God. And all the people answered and said, Amen, Amen," with the lifting up the hands, and they bowed their heads and worshiped the Lord with their faces to the ground. Now listen, although we're not physically together in a church building, your personal posture and participation in worship matters to God. It's essential that your environment for worship welcomes the lifting of your hands or bowing down your head in reverence to God as His presence fills your house. Also, be mindful to participate in the online worship community by liking the stream, commenting if something touches your heart, and also sharing the broadcast. Also, your worship involves your mind. The psalmist in the ERV version says, "I remember you while lying on my bed. I think about you, God, in the middle of the night." That is because you are the one who helps me, and it makes me happy to be under your protection. I stay close to you and you hold me with your powerful arm. So during the online worship experience, it's important to think on God's peace, God's provision, and God's protection. He alone is the Most High God. He alone has the last word over your life. Also, your worship involves your mouth. The psalmist says, "I'll shout for joy, singing songs of praise to you for saving me." And so as you worship God online today, verbally express your love and your affection to God. The Lord wants to hear your voice praising. Finally, worship involves, my materialism. The psalmist says, "Give unto the Lord the glory due unto His name. Bring an offering and come into His courts. Oh, worship the Lord in the beauty of holiness." Although we're not meeting together in a physical building, let's continue to use the electronic tools available to worship God through giving. According to 2 Corinthians, it says, "Sowing seed is the key to releasing a supernatural grace to meet every need in your life." God supplies seed to the sower and bread to the eater, and He multiplies the seed sown. I am in expectation today for every one of your spiritual needs to be met as we assemble online for our God Encounter worship service. So let's worship God in the beauty of holiness, and I'm expecting God to do something amazing in your life.